a warning to the rest of the NBA. LeBron reposted an Instagram post to his story that highlighted his, quote, redemption season with the Miami Heat when he won his first title after coming up short the previous year against the Mavericks. LeBron titled the repost in his story with, quote, "It's not about if you fail, it's about how you come back," followed by the crown emoji. Chris Broussard still with us. Chris, why did LeBron post this? He can't help himself.
Look, I don't think this is the sexy, controversial, delicious answer that you guys might want, all right? But I don't think this is nearly as cryptic or ingenious or devious as some people think. I think LeBron is just sending an inspirational message to his fans and followers. Look, it's a great message, right? It doesn't matter if you fail, it's how you come back from failure. And his failure, we know what his failure was in Miami, Dallas 2011. Man, that's an inspiring story. I mean, LeBron was at rock bottom. Everybody in the basketball world was saying he choked. He wasn't this, he wasn't that. He had been killed the year before for going to Miami. He had predicted 7 championships, and then he was the reason they lost the finals because he melted down. Yep. He said he stayed locked in his house for weeks, and he really had to do some soul searching. Yep. And then when he comes back the next year, they were close to failing again. They were down 2-1 to Indiana in the second round. He goes for 40. They win the next 3. They're down 3-2 going back to Boston, Skip, in the conference finals. He goes for 45 and 15. They win the next 2 championships. That's an inspiring story. I mean, that's MVPs, something Chris. You can tell your little school children. I mean, real talk. Like, that is a great message. It doesn't matter if you fail. It's how you come back from it. So I don't think it's any deeper than that. I can make it deeper, but I really think that is what LeBron means. Why else? He's got a Miami jersey on. If it was really about next season, sending a message to Durant and Kawhi or whoever, why wouldn't he have a Laker jersey on? So that's what I think it is. It's inspiring the young folks.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, you go.
No. I want you to go. I want you to go.
Well, we do know that LeBron knows failure. He knows it better.
Man, go ahead on with that.
Wait, is it my turn or not? Do you want me to talk or not? You asked me. You said go. I don't know. He's 4-6 in the finals, and I have no idea why he would open this door, but I have to walk through it. And Chris fixates on his one epic failure, but his whole legacy is potholed and pockmarked with failure upon failure upon failure. We don't have enough show left for me to go through it, and it started way before the 2010 finals in Miami, or the 2011, because how about 2009 against the Magic, he hits the shot heard around the world, and then tell me what happened. Everybody said, it's going to be Kobe versus LeBron in the finals. And they couldn't pull it off. He couldn't pull it off, right? And then against Boston the next year, played one of the great games of his career to go up 2-1 at Boston, and then fell on his face so badly that his owner accused him of quitting. Is that an inspirational story? I don't know. And then after he broke through in 2011, let's go to 2013. He comes completely unglued down the stretch of Game 6.
Stop saying that.
He had 3 turnovers in the last 3 minutes, but he had 2 turnovers in the last 1 minute. And he bricked the shot to tie, and they get the offensive rebound thanks to Tim Duncan being on the bench, Pop. And what happens? Ray Allen hits the greatest clutch shot in the history of clutch shots and saved his legacy. If that ball doesn't go through, we're having a whole different conversation.
But we're just going to gloss over the fact that he was 7 of 10 in the fourth quarter, and they came from 10 down.
He did.
Right.
Again, all that really matters in the end is what happened in the end, right?
Oh, hold on. No, I want you to say that one more time. Say what you just said. I want you to repeat it slowly, because sometimes,
Kevin Durant had a 1/10 of an inch of a toe on
it. Only matters what happens. He just said it only matters what happens in the end.
Well, at least he was hitting the clutch shot that looked like it had won the game and eliminated the Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay, in overtime, what was he?
Okay. Well, he hit the wall.
No, you can't hit the wall.
No help. He had no help. He was. You told me the next day it was 1-on-5. You said that.
Yes, but I remember watching the show where you told
Why are we talking about Kevin Durant? This is about the quote-unquote GOAT,
this is
as in
LeBron.
phony GOAT.
This is about LeBron.
This is the phony GOAT.
This is about LeBron. Chris Broussard was on your other show, and he said LeBron just got tired of carrying the load. And you said LeBron James can't get tired.
Yeah,
so why can't Kevin Durant
Chris,
get
it tired?
was
somebody else on
it was you.
It was this, you know who. Okay. So, and we keep going. Like 2015, you're up 2-1 on Golden State before they were really Golden State, and you got them. You played the greatest 3-game stretch of your career, and you go home. You're at home for Game 4, and you go 7 of 22, and you hit the wall.
Skip, think about what you just said. You said before Golden State was Golden State.
They didn't know who they were.
You do realize they were 67 and 15 that season with an MVP.
Okay. Did they look like that in the playoffs to you in the first 3 games? Because they looked vincible, not invincible. They looked truly vincible.
Skip, I get all of that. But then what happened the next year after they went 73-9? And old Gold James.
Well, they were vincible that year.
And Gold James had Kyrie to come along with him.
How about 2018, Game 1 at Oracle? LeBron shoots it the way he's never shot it in a playoff game. And then with the clock ticking down and you're down 1 and you get the switch onto little Steph and you got a free throw line jump shot and you pass the ball. You can't do it. It's epic failure.
George Hill was wide open.
Yeah.
Pass the guy to it.
And then LeBron goes and sits away from his teammates on the bench and pouts before overtime.
So I want to ask you one thing. In all of your years, and Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, so LeBron James is the only guy to have ever lost a game that was up there in a lost a series in which he was up 2-1. He's the only superstar. So Jordan, Magic, Bird, none of these other great players have ever lost a series in which they were up 2-1. Because I can go back to talk about the Eastern Conference Finals when Jordan was up 2-1 on the Pistons.
Did Jordan ever have an epic failure like 2011? Show me one where he just spit the bit. Look at LeBron's stats in games 4, 5, and 6 against Dallas. Go look at them.
Did he lose the game? There have been some games in which LeBron James averaged a triple.
He lost games after which Larry Bird said, that was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
LeBron James averaged a triple-double over 5 games. And he averaged a triple-double. But they lost against the Golden State.
Against in the first one?
No, in 2017, they lost to KD. They lost in 5 games. He averaged a triple-double. And he was 4 rebounds away from averaging a triple-double again. So he almost had triple-double in back-to-back final series.
Yeah.
But you're talking about he choked?
And Kyrie said he's stat conscious and I can't take this anymore. I got to leave.
And Kyrie left with the Boston. How'd that work out for him? Now he's in the Nets. How'd that work out for him?
Well, he got hurt. So we'll see how it works out.
Whoa. What I got to do with Go James?
2019, he comes here chasing Michael B. Jordan, and what happens? He activates playoff mode. He posts, I'm in playoff mode early. You didn't even make the playoffs.
He came to L.A. trying to be Michael B. Jordan, and lo and behold, he became Denzel Washington and won an Oscar. He won the title.
Well, and then just recently, Game 5 at Phoenix. You want to talk about
there you go, man. Stop it.
They're down 105-73 with 5:44 left in the game, and LeBron leaves the bench and walks up the tunnel because he doesn't want to associate with that mess out there on the floor. Am I right? Even you said that's a bad look.
Yeah, it was a bad look.
For the GOAT, that's an epic failure to me.
So I guess if you punch somebody in the face or punch him in the nose, that's being a good GOAT, right? I just ask you a question. Would you rather have LeBron walk away from his teammate or go around punching him in the eye?
I'd like him just to sit still and take it like his teammates had to take the rest of the game. That's all. You said it the next day. You said, I quote, the great Shannon Sharpe, that was a bad look.
Chris, I just wish that some of the historically great players could have played when we have social media and everybody has an opinion and everybody has a platform to disseminate that opinion. That's what I do. If all the things, I don't wish them to win the lottery, that would be nice, but I wish the great players, some of the greats, could have had to go through this 24-hour sports cycle that these guys have it today. Because we make it seem like Bird, Magic, Kareem, Michael never lost a series.
That social media cycle that LeBron fuels every day and every night.
Michael Jordan already said, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know. The man said he was burned out. Remember, he walked away from the game because he was getting tired of people talking to him and asking him questions. That's what he says. Now, if it's a lie, he
They
told
fired
it.
Phil. That's why he walked away.
Not in 93.
Oh, that was a whole nother issue.
Chris,
know
good
what?
times today. Thank you
You ought to be shaved.
for joining us, and have a great
proud.
weekend. I know you've been busy all
You ought to be
week.
ashamed.
Guys, we're moving on. Did Dak hint that he plans on finishing his career with the Cowboys? We'll explain next.
No mercy.